Well, most Americans are paying more for car insurance than they were at the start of the pandemic. That's because more people are driving without insurance, and that is raising the price for everyone else. That's according to the Insurance Research Council. Uninsured drivers rose from about 11% in 2019 to 14% in 2022. So for more on this, I want to bring in Mark Friedlander. He's the communications director for the Insurance Information Institute. Thanks for joining us. So clearly, the pandemic was a little bit of a pivot point for this because, yeah, there's always been uninsured drivers, but it kind of really took an upward swing during the pandemic. I guess my question is twofold. Why was that? And how does it work? How does that impact the rest of us who are paying our insurance?
Number one is the key factors have been economic challenges of individuals and families, rising mortgage rates, more expensive rent for those that are apartment renters, grocery bills, healthcare costs, all those household expenses play a role in the individuals or families making decisions to drop their auto insurance coverage.
Are there some cities that are worse than others?
When the Insurance Research Council broke this down based on 2022 industry data, they showed Washington, D.C. was the highest uninsured motorist rate, 25.2%. But there's other jurisdictions as well, New Mexico, Mississippi, Tennessee, all above 20%. That means 1 in 5, or in Washington, the case 1 in 4 drivers without insurance. And that makes it not only more expensive for everyone driving, but more dangerous because typically uninsured motorists lead to higher accident rates as well.
Hmm. Um, it occurred to me that this is almost kind of like a bit of a downward spiral because, yes, so the rest of us have to pay a bigger bill, a bigger portion of the bill. And so now you have fewer people paying even more for their insurance. Some of those people will find it too expensive and may stop paying insurance. And then the cycle sort of feeds into each other. I mean, this seems very concerning to me.
It is a vicious cycle. And like I said, it makes it more expensive and more dangerous. In fact, the Research Council data shows that more people have to buy uninsured motorist coverage. So that's an expense that you may not have to incur if there were less uninsured motorists on the road, because you need to be protected from drivers that are either underinsured or uninsured. And it gets more expensive for everybody because of that.
And listen, we've been talking about just the cost, but in terms of dollars and cents, but sometimes it's not just about dollars and cents. What are the legal consequences of driving without insurance?
Every state but New Hampshire has a law that requires you to have at least a minimum coverage of what's called liability insurance. And if you violate that, in many states, it's considered a misdemeanor. You'll be facing fines, penalties. You might have your driver's license and your vehicle registration suspended. And if you're caught multiple times without insurance, you could actually face jail time. So it is a serious offense, and drivers without insurance do pay the price for that.
And are states doing anything to sort of crack down on uninsured drivers? Because it sort of occurs to me that, it doesn't become a problem until there's a problem, but it would be nice to get ahead of it.
Well, Amber, we're seeing states begin to ramp up the level of fines and penalties.
Mm.
They are cracking down more on this issue because, once again, it makes it unsafe for everybody. When you have
Yeah.
1 in 4 or 1 in 5 drivers on the road in your state without insurance, it's a worse situation for all the drivers that do have insurance coverage.
Yeah, I understand it is tough out there and people have to make really hard choices when it comes to their expenses, but insurance is just one of those that you probably do not want to drop off your list. Mark Friedlander, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me this morning.